If you don't know already, it's Julie Togepi here with another Webtoon Wednesday as always. Today's Webtoon original recommendation is Eleceed by Jae-ho-sun and ZHENA? I am horrendous. But basically, the writer of Noblesse and the creator for Girls in the Wild. So, yeah. This is a translated ongoing series. I don't know if it was like creator original or if it was like produced because it is originally from the Korean platform. There is Fast Pass for the series as well. On to the genres. So the primary genre is action! Hell yeah! And secondary genre is fantasy. Spoiler warning until episode number 157. Summary. Ji-woo is a kind-hearted young man who harnesses the lightning-quick reflexes of a cat to secretly make the world a better place. One saved little child or foster pet at a time. Kaden is a secret agent on the run who finds himself stuck in the body of a, decidedly fat old fluffy cat. Together, armed with Ji-woo's superpowers and Kaden's uber smarts, they're out to fight those forces who would let evil rule this world. That is, if they can stand each other long enough to get the job done. I never actually read the summary. That's actually really funny. What I like about the story. If you couldn't tell earlier when I was talking about genres, the action. I absolutely love the way that the action is drawn. You can clearly tell what's happening in the battle, like the flow, the fighting sequences, everything. And I think that's a great testament to like skill. And also they just look really badass. Like, oh my god. Just like, yo! At some parts. And like, it's very hard to do action, especially if your readers can follow like the flow of the fight. Bruh, you're solid, you're good. And I say this because like I think personally, or I've noticed, it could just be like a lot of like the very good action series for the most part do come from like the Korean platform. So yeah, you guys know how to do fight scenes, I'm just saying. And just like the art quality is also insane. Like just the colors, like the vibrancy of like some of these moves are just, they're so good. Story, we have, I find it very wholesome. Like that sounds really weird. But like, it's just very wholesome. Like, can you blame me when we have Ji-woo as the kind-hearted young man? He's so cute and wholesome. And like him and his friends are just like, oh my god, I just want to protect them, and you can't tell me otherwise. And again, going with just like the friendships, like in the actual story, like enemies to friends, it's so good, and like their dynamic is just amazing and wholesome, and like they'll be there for each other. And yeah, like what more can I say? It's like a really good action series. I don't want to spoil like the plot of like what's happening, though like the fight that's about to go down between like the World Organization and like Ji-woo, like in the battle of like speed, it's just like can't wait for the next update. Like I clearly didn't fast pass. If not, I would know this by now. But yeah, just like the story is like super engaging and just like all like your actions have consequences. It's just so good. Like I can't explain. Like I think my head is just like on adrenaline because I can't even like form words properly to explain just how good it is. Going on to like characters, like I already said design, I think they all look amazing, they all look unique, and I could definitely tell like some characters do give me off like Girls of the Wild just like vibe, and I know that because it's like the artist. If I were to bring out one, I would say Ji-young-yu. Definitely one that I'm like, yeah, you're like Girls of the Wild kind of vibe. Like Girls of the Wild. Would she win? That's a good question. Would she win? Who would win in a fight? Any of the girls from Girls of the Wild or her? I mean, she's got superpowers, but like still. Theory people, come figure something out. We have, like, I have to say, one of the most wholesome relationships ever. Ji-woo and Woo-in, like, Bruh, they're just like, one is just like another baby, like as well. Like, these are my children. Just like, oh, they're just so cute. And like, so weird to say that for like an action series, excuse me. And oh my god, like, Jisuk and Subin, like, oh my god, just like their relationship of just taunting each other. It's just like, maybe, but like they're just so funny together, and like the schemes they come up with, like, I'm just like, bruh, calm down, rein in the chaos, please. We also have like Kaden, right? Like chef's kiss in design, and like human form, obviously. Oh my god. I say that as I am legit just looking at like a picture of him in his human form. So don't think the cat form. Cat form, he's cute and fluffy, but human form, great character design, 1,000 out of 10. But yeah, just like his relationship with Jiwoo is also just like, oh my god, the teacher-student relationship is just, And then, oh my god, we have like the new character. I am blanking on his name, but the doctor. His relationship with like Kaden is just also amazing. Like, you can turn into a cat. I want to turn into a cat. Teach me your ways. And like Kaden just tricks him to this supposedly really good thing. But it's like not that good. Like, Kaden did it on accident. He didn't know what he was doing. And then we have like Inyuk Gu. I could probably pronounce that wrong. But his obsession with cats is also just adorable. Like, all the characters are really great, and like in the academy, like the unaffiliated students are just like also wholesome as well. It has well-written characters. It has an engaging storyline. Like, what more can you ask for? And amazing art on top of that. What am I saying? That's not... It's like... It's just so good. So, I guess this wraps up my fangirling of multiple characters. And how did I actually name these characters? Well, I found a little diagram that has their picture and their name. That's the only way I was able to do it. I suck with remembering names, especially when you just read so many series. Like, you tend to forget. Like, while I'm reading it, I clearly know who you're talking about. But then as soon as I stop reading and you ask me about a character, I'm like, who? Anyways, that wraps up this video. Unfortunately, I couldn't find the writers' socials. I don't think they have any socials, but ZHENA'S Studio has an Instagram, so I will be listing that in the description box down below. Don't forget to check out Eleceed on Webtoon. Again, I want to give my thanks to Blessie. Their Instagram and Twitter handle will be down in the description down below. I also want to give a shout out to my audio editor, Green Tanuki, aka my friend Tantan. As always, like, thank you so much for putting so much time into editing the audio for these videos. I know it's time consuming, but thank you, my friend. Also, please follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok for updates on more content. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Until next time, bye bye!